to my channel. How do you study 10 hours a day for the CPA exam? In this video, I will go over my process of studying 10 hours a day for the CPA exam. On the first day, I would go over a Cliff Note version of the materials on the section that I am studying. Like Ninja notes, they're usually around 90 to 170 pages depending on the section that you're taking. I would do 2 reads without making any notes or anything, just to get familiar with the material. And then on the third run, I would start making some notes. I don't highlight anything until I'm halfway or 50% into my studies or near test date, so 5 days out from test date. So that would be my first day, and a read through would usually take me about 5 hours or so to run through 100 pages, and so that would be about a day and a half or 2 days of prepping, get a general understanding of the overall content that I am going to be studying, and then from there I would then proceed with my day-to-day study routine. All right, so you have read the notes at least 4 times over the last 2 days. From there, on the third day, this is when I will begin my multiple choice questions. So first thing when I wake up, I would do 2 sets of multiple choice questions and then review the answers. So that usually would take me about 2 hours or so to complete. So as soon as I wake up, I do those 2 sets of multiple choice questions and review. That's 2 hours, 2 out of 10. That's 20% of the 10 hours. And then from there, I would eat breakfast. After breakfast, I would do probably another 2 sets of multiple choice questions, and that would be another 2 hours. So now we're at 40%, so we're at 4 hours. And I would probably take a break and go to the gym. My drive to and from the gym is about an hour and some change. Let's just say an hour. And I would listen to audio on the drive there and from the gym, as well as during my gym session. I will also listen to the audio. My gym session is about an hour and a half, so technically that's another 2.5 hours. So right now we're at 6.5 hours. So listening to audio, listening to YouTube, different videos to study further into different topics, that is study time. So with that being said, so your drive to work, drive to the gym, you listen to audio, that counts. So once I'm back, I'll either have lunch. If I'm going later in, I will have dinner, and from there I would do the 3.5 hours or 4 hours worth to get the rest of the time, and that will clock me right at 10 hours. So technically I do 2 sets when I wake up, eat breakfast, do 2 more sets, that's 4 sets, and then the gym, so that's about 2.5, 3 hours, and then after that I'll do probably 4 sets. 4 sets will give me 4 more hours. So in total 8 sets of multiple choice, but me, I usually do at least 10 sets. So I do a little bit more than 10 hours a day to make up for days that I am short of 10. So average, I do 10 across the board. So that's how I get 10 hours of study for the CPA exam. So you're probably wondering how I approach the multiple choice questions. Well, as soon as I wake up, I grab my phone and I start doing the 2 sets of multiple choice questions. I usually do the answer right after each question so that I can get the information instantly. I'm not going to do 33 questions and wait to the end and then go back and then try to match what's what. I'm gonna go proactively learn as I'm doing these questions, and then at the back end I review it a second time to reiterate what I missed and why I missed it, and then from there I move on. So that's how I do my multiple choice questions as soon as I get up. You don't need, well, for me, I don't need to be in a certain setting. I could be laying on the couch, I could be in the gym, I could be sitting wherever, standing wherever, grab my phone, study. That's actually 80% of how I study for the CPA exam. I have 2 phones. One for going through the question. The other phone, I would have notes up and I would take notes as I study the questions that I miss. I'll jot down highlighted words, or sometimes I type out the full question and answer, and just thinking about how I'm typing it into the notes. It's very time consuming, but that actually over time burns that material into your mind. You start getting very familiar with it. So point is, you can study anywhere, anytime, and especially with a phone and the access to the cloud to tap into the test bank, there's no reason why you should not be able to hit your daily study target hours. Mine was 10, so I hit it, got it done. 67 days, CPA exam slay. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped. You got some insights to actually shift your process a little bit to make it more efficient.